Well, very interesting result in the Irish general election. Sinn Féin, yeah, they won the largest share of first preference votes. Are they going to be able to form a government? Difficult to say. Could involve a lot of negotiations, but they won 37 seats. Not the largest party, that was Fianna Fáil, just one ahead of them on 38. Fine Gael down to 35 seats, so down 15 from 4 years ago. I believe 4 years ago, after the general election, it took over 2 months for a government to be formed. So yeah, the two-party system, two-party, two centre-right party dominance of Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael is being seriously challenged by what some people are calling a sea change or a populist shift to the left in Ireland. Anyway, let's have a little look at what a few voters have said post-election. Okay, Ivor O'Sullivan, medical representative from County Meath. I'm reading a bit from The Guardian here, as liberal lovies do. Yeah, he said, after nearly a century of two-party centre-ground politics, people voted for change. Past coalition failures wiped out the Labour Party, leaving only Sinn Féin as a left-wing alternative. In essence, people want affordable housing and a better health service. Sinn Féin have been front and centre with these policies, which has led to their success. After long negotiations, I expect an uneasy coalition will be formed between Sinn Féin and Fianna Fáil. They are both Republican parties after all. Yeah. I don't expect this arrangement to last, and another election will be called within 12 months. Yeah, they do have some serious differences between each other, those two parties. I think Sinn Féin will increase their seats next time round and be in a much stronger position to form a stable government. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. Marco Leary, 43, IT security engineer from Cork. He voted for the Social Democrats, which is a centre-left progressive party, as you might expect. So he said, it's a big two fingers to the two centre-right parties who have dominated Irish politics for a long time. This election reflects a desperation on the part of the electorate for a left-leaning government who value the people over corporate entities. The result is comparable to the US voting for Trump, and therefore is a populist vote. However, because Sinn Féin will need to go into coalition with another political party, it means that some of their left-leaning policies, which scare many, in theory, should be kept in check. Don't know about that, we'll see. It will be an interesting few days, weeks of negotiations. If the parties cannot agree, I predict another general election in the next few weeks. I think a lot of the younger voters are not so much put off by Sinn Féin's past links to the IRA as some older voters continue to be. Okay, one more quote from a student called Martha McKinney Perry, 18-year-old student from right here in Dublin. She said she voted for Solidarity, People Before Profit, which is very much a socialist party on the hard left. She said, I'm delighted. Sinn Féin had my second preference vote, and I'm so glad to see a left-wing party do so well in Ireland. I'm grateful that we can get a left-wing government without Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael, but I doubt that will happen until the next election. Still, it's a historic day for Dublin. I think there's chance that Sinn Féin could form a government with every small left-wing party in Ireland, although it's unlikely this time around because of numbers. My guess is that Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael will go into government together, and that will lead to their mutually assured destruction. Yeah, so interesting times.